My name is Emma Lampropoulos. I'm from Woodbridge, Connecticut. I go to Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts, and I am pre-med and a clinical psychology major. This was amazing. Being here is so incredible. I could not have asked for a better experience. I've never been this hands-on before in the medical field. I've never gotten to see the things that have seen here. Surgeries, just interacting with patients, seeing doctors going about their daily lives, especially in a country like Vietnam, because it's so different from the US. There's so many fewer resources here. Sanitation is very different. Their approach is very different. And it's so interesting to see the differences between medicine here and medicine in the States. And it's amazing to see what they're able to accomplish with the resources that they have. I would say watching a neurosurgery has been my favorite experience so far. I got to watch them drill into a lady's skull, which was crazy, and remove the dura, and I got to see the brain pulsing, which was incredible because I love the brain, and to see it in action like that and to see it out and exposed was so cool. And it was just amazing, and I'm actually considering neurosurgery now after seeing that. There are a few things I've been able to gain from this experience. One of them is just exposure to a lot of different fields of medicine. I feel like my view on medicine was very narrow coming from the US, especially considering I went into it just like, oh, I'm gonna be a psychiatrist, that's what I'm gonna do. I've seen that there's so many branches of medicine that are so interesting, and there's so many different ways to make an impact, and that it's super important to just keep an open mind when looking at medicine because you never know what's gonna be interesting to you. So I think that's definitely one thing. I think another thing that I'm gonna take with me is just that being here, being in an operating room, talking to patients, watching doctors go about their lives, I got sort of a realistic picture of what being a doctor looks like and what my future could look like. And I think I'm gonna take that with me because to have something tangible that I can think about, see myself doing in the future is really gonna help me when it comes to deciding what I wanna do and following my dreams and going to medical school. That image of me being that doctor in the future, interacting with patients, being in an OR, whatever I happen to be doing is really tangible now, and it can really help me drive myself forward when I'm feeling discouraged or I'm questioning why I'm doing this. I just have that image in my head. I thought that I wouldn't get to see what medicine was about until I got to medical school, especially being in the mental health field. You're not allowed to talk to patients, you're not allowed to see surgeries, you're not allowed to do any of that stuff unless you're an EMT. There's no way you're gonna get the level of hands-on experience that I've gotten anywhere else. I was 2 feet away from a live brain in a human that was being operated on. I've watched, my friends scrub into surgeries and suture people, and so to be able to come here and see all the things that I've seen is just amazing. And I never thought that I'd get to.